Something hit my lure. Oh no. Hey, we got a flounder. Dang, look at the size of that flounder, boy. Look at this fish, man. Look at that. What's up, everybody? Eddy Scalez, back again with the mid-flow Scalez, and today we're fishing the Skyway, man. We're gonna start off by fishing up on the pier, and then we'll see what happens after that. It's been a while, so I'm excited to be back out here, and we're gonna try to catch dinner. The game plan is to try to catch something for dinner today, so let's see if we can make it happen. I'll see y'all out on the water. All right, y'all, we got some bait, got some thread fin. I was looking for the greenbacks. I think I got like one greenback, but right now all I could find was thread fin. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna cut it up into chunks, and I'm gonna send it down by the pilings to see if there's any snapper hanging out. It's still pretty early. I'm gonna see if we can get on that snapper bite real quick, and then maybe we'll switch over to Spanish mackerel. It's still pretty early. The tide's not moving a lot, so we're gonna put us on a little piece of thread fin. Got one of those Slayer jigs tied on. Link will be in the description. You want to check it out, and let's see if we can get on, man. Let's see if there's any fish hanging out. I got some frozen thread fins. Might do some chumming if need be, but let's start off just by pitching it down by the pilings and seeing if there's any fish hanging out. Sometimes there is, sometimes there not, but hey, all you can do is try, man. So let's see. It's a piling right here too, which I want to try, but it's like somebody's line is in the way. We're just gonna hit that piling, this one, that one, until we find a bite. Got stuck on something real quick. Always got to check the line whenever you're fishing the Skyway. All right, y'all. So the wind kind of calmed down a little bit, so I'm gonna try this crappie jig. Yeah, another good fisherman showed me how to use a crappie jig to catch Spanish mackerel. Never used to use these, but they definitely work, man. I saw the light, so we don't have much time, and I can probably cover a lot more water with this. So let's give it a shot. Let's see if they're here. Sinking pretty good. It's got some good action too. Okay. I mean, we might be in business today, man. We just gotta see if the fish is here. You know what I mean? So if the fish is here, we'll be all right, but we'll stick and move if we had to. I got about like an hour and a half worth of fishing. Summer days have been tough, man. It's been real tough fishing lately, y'all. You gotta start super early. I'm talking about you gotta be on the water by like 5:30, no later than 6 o'clock. Try to be done by like no later than 9:30, 10. Definitely the dog days of fishing, man. That's that summer grind. All right, had to change locations. Wasn't getting any hits on the bridge, so I came a little further down. Still not too far from the Skyway. Technically, this still is the Skyway, but I'm just gonna try over here, see if anything's hanging out. All right, so for my last ditch effort, just put on a paddle tail. Just an all white paddle tail with a jig head. See if that gets us anything. Saw some tarpon earlier, so I put on 30-pound mono, and I put on a FG knot just in case. But let's see if there's anything hanging around, maybe some snook, maybe some redfish, trout, something like that. You over there. Give me one bite, man. Give me just a little bite. Rock? What is this? Something hit my lure. Oh no. Hey, we got a flounder. Yes, sir. Hey, that's a keeper look like too. Come on in, buddy. Nice flat boy. At first I was like, what is that? Hey, I'll take that. Dang, look at the size of that flounder, boy. He gargled that lure, man. Jeez, look at that, man. Nice catch. Let me show you guys this flounder. Jeez, look at the size of that flounder. I didn't feel the bite at first. I thought I was stuck. I can't even lie to you, but we'll take that. First, let's take a measurement of this guy. Let's see if it's flounder season. If it's flounder season, he's coming home. We've been grinding all day, man. All right, off the paddle tail. Look at that. That's a 17-inch flounder. It's almost an 18-incher right there. Nice, man. All right, let's see if it's flounder season. Hopefully it's flounder season. It's been a while since we had flounder, so this will be a great fish to bring home, man. All right, we got the Fish Rules app up. If you don't know about it and you're new to Florida or you're just new to fishing in general, go download Fish Rules app, man. This is not an ad, but this app comes in handy, man, when you're trying to figure out size limit. You're trying to figure out like the species, if it's in season. Look at that, man. It says it's open and it's only gotta be 14 inches. So you guys already know what we're doing with this guy right here. We're bringing this guy home. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Look at that fish, man. It's been a while since we caught a nice keeper flounder. That's definitely not quite a doormat, but he's big enough to keep. So let's bring him home, and I'll see y'all in the kitchen, man. All right, y'all. It was a grind today, man. It's been a real grind today. Let me tell you, some days it's like that, and I've been having a lot of days like that, but today we had success. So that's what we're gonna talk about, and this is what we was able to catch today, man. We caught a nice 17.5-inch flounder. We're gonna remeasure it again when we get to the kitchen, but regardless, we caught a nice keeper flounder, and I'm looking forward to this because it's been a while since I actually caught a keeper flounder. So I'll see y'all in the kitchen, and let's get this fish clean. We'll get them cooked up. All right, y'all, we made it to the kitchen, and we actually had a pretty decent day fishing. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it did start off kind of rough. Fishing the Skyway can be pretty challenging, and I've been kind of struggling a little bit lately, but we actually made our day by that catch at the end that saved our fishing trip, catching that nice keeper flounder. So we're gonna go ahead and get that flounder filleted and get that flounder cooked up. And to do that today, we're actually gonna be switching it up and doing something a little bit different. Now, typically I would use my Bubba blade to fillet most of my fish, but our partners over at Gomexis actually sent us this knife to try out. This is the G Knife S7, and we're gonna go and give this knife a try, man, and see how it's looking. All right, now as far as this blade is concerned, it's made of nitrogen steel, making it very, very sharp. Now, this one in particular is a 7-inch blade, same as my Bubba blade, but it also comes in a 9-inch option if that's your preference. Now, nitrogen steel is corrosion resistant, making it so you don't have to worry about rust, you don't have to worry about wear, and you don't have to worry about it breaking down over time. It's not coated or anything, so one less thing you have to worry about. Now, as far as the handle, it looks like plastic, but it's actually made from G10 material, making it slip resistant while keeping your hand comfortable for long filleting sessions, which actually can be pretty helpful, especially if you got a lot of fish to clean that day. So we're gonna go ahead and give this blade a try. Right off the bat, it does feel pretty light in the hand, pretty ergonomic. It's got like a little handle at the top. So yeah, man, we'll go ahead and give it a try and see how it's looking. All right, y'all, I'm gonna take my time while filleting this fish. We don't honestly catch a lot of flounder. I mean, we really honestly don't target a lot of flounder. They're usually like a bycatch most days when I'm fishing, but it's always cool when I catch one. So I'm just gonna take my time and just fillet this fish. I'm no expert by any means, but let's see. Just gonna go ahead and start. Just make our outline for a fish right here. Okay. Now with flounder, they kind of have like a little, they have their rib cage in the middle. So I'm gonna try to find our rib cage. Just make that outline right there. Okay. So we got our outline for the fish. I'm gonna try not to miss any meat, but again, let's just take our time. We're just gonna come straight down the rib cage, just along the back like that. Okay. Just gonna run our blade just along that fillet. And we're gonna try to angle our knife downward. Now, this knife right off the bat feels really good in the hand. I'll say that. It's a lot lighter than I thought, and it feels good as I'm filleting this fish. I really don't have to cut too much. As you can see, it just kind of glides. You know, I'm just trying not to miss any meat. But there we go. We got one fillet right there. Now, I did bleed this fish out. So, you know, the meat is nice and white like this, but flounder are just naturally white meat. They're really good eating fish. It's been a while since I had it, so we'll go ahead and get the rest of the fillets off this fish. And if you didn't know, there's actually 4 fillets that you can get off the flounder. There's 2 on each side. So there's 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. So we'll go ahead and keep filleting this fish. I'll just go ahead and turn our fish around like this. And I'll just knock off this fillet. I guess it makes sense to start up here along that rib cage. I'm just taking my time, lifting the meat up, trying not to miss any meat. Okay. If we miss a little bit of meat, it's okay. So far, I think we're doing a pretty solid job. There we go. Make sure we try to cut away from ourselves so we don't hurt ourselves. Safety is first. That's why I got my cutting glove on, because anything could happen. And we missed a little bit of meat, but I mean, that's a pretty good fillet. So not bad. We'll flip it over and we'll get the other side. Same thing with this side. We'll just make our outline on this side as well. Okay, cut a little bit into the organs, but you know, we'll rinse off our meat when we're done. Okay, so we're just gonna find our backbone. It's about right there. Okay, and we kind of found our backbone, so we're just running our knife along the spine, just like we did the other side, making sure we try to get as much meat as possible. It's kind of like some pin bones, you just cut through them like that. Go all the way through, like that. Got another fillet, man, look at that. Let's come back to the last side. Get that fourth and final fillet off. Knife just glides through the fish. Just kind of awkward filleting a flounder, if I'm being honest, but hey man, this knife cuts flounder pretty good too. We'll just go ahead and just get our last couple cuts in right there. It's our last fillet right there. All right, set our knife down. I mean, look at this fish, man. Look at that. By no means a perfect fish, but I mean, you can nearly see through that fish. It doesn't get too much better than that. All right, so first impressions of this knife, I would say it's definitely sharp. You know, as you can see, it got the job done when sliding the blade through the fish, so it's definitely sharp. And it's comfortable, man. It feels comfortable in my hand. I've used several fillet knives, and this one is up there with the rest of them. It's real comfortable. And I would say it's very flexible as well. So that nitrogen steel is very flexible. When you put it on the cutting board, you don't have to worry about getting any resistance. So I would definitely recommend this knife if you're in the market for a fillet knife. Make sure you hit that link in the description and use promo code EddyScalez10 to save yourself 10% out checkout. Again, that's if you're interested. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate you guys for coming out here to fish with me. I'm Eddy Scalez. This is Mid-Flow Scales. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Tight lines.